So as the aircraft ages, costs of maintenance, operational cost increases. You get to a point that you just begin to understand that if you want to keep that old aircraft, if you actually need it, then just better go for a good one and go for a new one. It reduces your cost. If we think it's a necessity, which I believe for security reasons it's a necessity for this country, we need a brand new aircraft for business. Just 4 key things. The security and safety of the president cannot be compromised. If you understand what will happen if something untoward happens to a democratically elected president, the distortions in the system, the cost involved, nobody will be comparing that to the cost of an aircraft. If you look at how much money we wasted in various projects in this country, I don't want to mention it, but you can talk about the National Cathedral, you can talk about SML, you can talk about many other areas, like this health insurance thing that they're talking about, the amount of money that we sunk in there. If we actually have our priority rights and wanted to buy a brand new aircraft, we could have done that. We're also talking about the fact that, you see, it enhances operational flexibility of the president. There is something we call aviation diplomacy. Aviation diplomacy is simple. Let me bring it to the local parlance. If you go to borrow money from somebody who is very rich, you arrive there in Trotro and you need 20,000 Ghana cedis. And somebody arrives in the Mercedes Benz, he also needs 20,000 Ghana cedis. I bet you, the man who has the money will give it to the person who probably carries a better image. The image of Ghana is so important. For us to have our image flying in the air is so important. Today we don't even have Ghana Airways. From my perspective as a security person, we need to get a new aircraft. Not for President Mahama, but for the President of the Republic of Ghana. That argument is flawed. At the time that the ND said it was fit for purpose, they convinced that it could fly, and it was actually flying. Today, it is clear to every Ghanaian that the flight or the aircraft is not fit for purpose. That is why it has remained with the manufacturers or the engineers for so long a time.